good viewpoint from up here.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
I might come and join you for a match.
Jump on and commentate if you want.
Have a little bit of Scottish flavour too.
Yeah, absolutely.
In here both days.
Yeah.
I'm really impressed with the quality. They're pretty good.
Yeah. Some of the most entertaining rugby you'll ever see is women's rugby, I think. Yeah.
And the fastness is like, I'm very impressed.
And they're under 14. It's phenomenal. Yeah.
Thinking that schools what could do with people.
Yeah.
Kind of fast and kind of quick decisions.
It's the perfect time of year to post all this sort of stuff outside of school term and that sort of thing. And
Nothing is the heat.
yeah.
But it's not too bad today.
This is a bit of a breeze at the moment and less sun around.
We had a 9.5 hour drive, so
Yeah.
we're up near Byron Bay.
Oh, right, okay.
A bit different.
Dry hair to be very different.
Are you from Dublin?
I am, yeah.
We need a northern wind for this next game.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Change it up a bit.
My goddaughter is as well. Parent, but she's number 8.
Oh, amazing. Yeah.
Very good. Life, passion. My brother plays for Reds.
Oh, great. Yeah. So with all the games that we're filming, they're live streamed through YouTube?
Yeah, so the family.
Yeah, oh, great. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Yeah, so people can go back and watch them and everything as well, so.
Oh, yeah, that's good. That's good point.
Good. Yeah, good idea. Bit of doof doof. They'll be right, they'll have fun.
So the live stream's back here with the under-16s match between Central Coast Hunter and Northern New South Wales. I'm Kieran Smith, and guest commentary here today is New South Wales Waratahs women's player Charlie Norton.
Hey guys.
Like me, she's early on in her commentary career. As we're underway here, Central Coast Hunter going from right to left, kicking off, and Northern looking to exit from their own end. Entertaining game in the previous match with under 14s teams from both these areas, with Central Coast Hunter running out winners 39 points to 17 in that match. Strong start from Northern as they maintain possession. As I say that, they lose the ball. 10 into their own half. Give Central Coast Hunter a good attacking platform. Another turnover. Northern now come away with the ball. Look to be strong over that ball though. Oh, tough decision there. I thought she had all rights to that ball. Charlie, you're a 7. What do you think about that one?
Yeah, I'm not real sure about that one, to be honest. I know excuse me, there's been a lot of hard carries up through the middle, and I think that was a tough decision, but they got away with it.
The referee's always right, isn't that what they say?
Yeah, well, you can't dispute it once they've blown that whistle.
Good kick to touch for Northern. Gives them a line out. 10 into the Central Coast Hunter half. Let's see what they can do with this first attacking opportunity. A little bit of movement at the line out there. Looking good. Ball comes away for Northern. They shift it wide. Probably need to straighten up a little bit too sideways there. With a good carry.
Northern have been strong through the middle here, finally spreading it wide on the outside edge. Almost there, but not quite quick enough. Contest at the rock and into touch. Another line out to come.
So any players you recognise out there, Charlie, you're being a Hunter girl yourself, any players you recognise from the Central Coast Hunter team?
I actually know a few girls in both teams. We've got Zali Cabot, number 2 for Northern New South Wales. I know Regan Simpson on the bench and Ella Saul as well. Marinee Smuts, number 9, she was in our pre-season training block with the women's squad, so she's a young little prodigy coming through, and I reckon we'll crack it in the next few years to come.
It's great to see so many young players already making that move to the next level, being in and around the Waratahs women's stuff. Tell us about your path. Where did you come from? How did you end up into the Waratahs women's program?
Yeah, so I'm originally from Kempsey on the mid-north coast. My family's from there. When I was 11, my family moved to Newcastle for me to go to Hunter Sports High and pursue my rugby. From there, I went to an open training session. I think I was 14, and the women's coach at the time, Campbell Aiken, was there and asked me if I'd be interested to come along and start training with the girls. And I've now been training with the girls for 4 years, and I was a development player last year, and this year I'm trying to crack a spot in the squad and try and get on that pitch. So yeah, that's how I got to where I am.
Sounds like quite the journey. And having known you for quite a while, I know you've been pretty heavily involved with the schools rugby as well as the Waratahs Youth Sevens program. Tell us a little bit about some of those experiences.
Yeah, the Sevens opportunities are awesome. I think it really feeds into your 15s game as well, especially being a 7, all of your ball handling skills and defence as well. I think it really helps, and all of the school systems in New South Wales at the moment is awesome. You've got your CHS, your CIS and your Triple Cs. I think CHS is still undefeated since it's been around. Just a little plug, but no, it's really good to see that the opportunities are opening up and there's pathways now in both 7s and 15s, and just to see the girls out here now especially is awesome. They're learning structure and how to read the game and get their knowledge up, so as they get older they're getting better and the quality's increasing across the game.
Fantastic. It's great to have the insights of players coming through who've sort of got through to that next level, but also hear about the path that they've taken. Many of the girls out here today were in the same shoes as you, only a short while ago. So it's great to have your perspective and give these girls a bit more visibility, which I'm not sure you had back when you were coming through, especially with competitions like this. As we get back to the action, and Northern are hot on attack here inside the 22 Central Coast Hunter. Bit of continuity. There's a space opened up here. Great little carry. Offload was probably questionable. And it's gone to ground. Some good play on the Northern team, keeping possession inside the 22 of Central Coast Hunter, but just forcing that pass there where they probably should have just carried and got another couple of phases. They certainly had the defence under pressure.
I think it'll be interesting to see how they exit here and how much pressure Northern can be putting on the Hunter girls, if they can react to that or if they're going to exit and go for the line out. I think it'll be interesting.
What would the Waratahs do here in this position?
Here we'd hit one up and then kick it out, go for the line out, play from there, get field possession. Oh, nice strong carry there over the ball. I think she had it. No, she didn't. Good contest at the ruck. We like to see that. And we got a turnover. They've exited. Kick's good, bouncing. Secured it. Girls looking to get back and try and focus on the pressure now, moving forward. Good tackle. I think they just need to take one in here, settle, and then set them up and play from there. Yeah. Going short side. Good strong carry, looking for support here to get over the ball. Taking it into contact. Pressure over the ball from the opposition's been awesome today. Lots of contests at the ruck. Good strong carry from number 1 there. Pick and go by the halfback here, opens it up for the Northern New South Wales girls. Picking again, bit far out from the line, but it's working for them. Need to spread it wide here and get some fast pace on the ball. Numbers are good on the blind side. Spread it wide here. 9 darts herself. Oh. Now time for the pick and go. Here we go. Need to get low.
What's the key here to a good pick and drive?
Low body height. Getting low. And your people who are your support players cleaning out the defence so you have a clear run through the ruck. Oh, and just a knock on there. Pressure got to the girls a little bit, but I think they were doing well. They were building. If that had to happen, settle there and spread it wide, I reckon they would have been in for a try.
It was a great line run by the Northern attack there. Just shelling that pass with the line wide open. But again, some really good continuity in the Central Coast Hunter 22. So they can put some more pressure on and get that turnover at the scrum like they did last time. Still another strong scrum from the Northern pack. But they've been able to exit this time, not convincingly. Still under pressure inside the 22. Let's see if Northern can maintain that same level of continuity, keep that ball, but maybe spread the ball a little bit wider and give those outside backs some space to burn.
Line out just going over the top there. Not straight. We'll have a scrum here on a Central Coast to feed. Looking for an exit here, seeing if they can get out of their own 22. They've been stuck in here for a while. Northern New South Wales are keeping the pressure hot on their tails. It's good to see a good competition here as the ball goes in and comes out. Kicks for touch, line out again. See if they can do anything here a little bit differently.
Having a little bit of trouble with their exits, the Central Coast Hunter team. Their kicks just not going probably where they're intending. And keeping the pressure on.
I should also mention that Ruby Anderson for the Central Coast Hunter team, she's also training currently with our women's squad, and she's an awesome little prodigy coming through. Only just missed out on selections this year actually, so in the next couple of years definitely coming through again as 9 scoots, and she's over. Northern New South Wales girls are over for a try. We've got number 9, Emily Dietrich. Great vision from the number 9 there as she picks up, eyes up, space opens up for her and she takes it with pleasure.
Always good for a number 9 to get out and just move away from that ruck. Standing and passing doesn't create too many options for the defence to have to close down, so getting out and being dynamic around that area, certainly giving the defence some things to think about. We've just had a special guest arrive in the commentary box. Speaking of number 9s doing some great things from the Central North area, we've got Martha Harvey, who is actually just patting her friend on the back. Emily Dietrich's from the same area as Martha, so I'm sure there's a bit of history there. It's good to see the girls from way out west getting those opportunities. It's a good rush on the conversion there from the Central Coast Hunter. Put the pressure on to wave it away. So Northern lead, 5 points to 0. That's the first quarter, about halfway through the first quarter.
Fantastic try there. The Northern score stands at Northern 5, Hunter CC 0.
So just a little bit on Emily as well. Emily's actually in the New South Wales Youth Sevens program at the moment. She's in the under 17s girls team that will be taking on Queensland in the Battle of the Border next weekend in Sydney. So busy few weeks for her, and a little travel from someone who's from the northwest region of New South Wales. I know she puts in a lot of time and effort to get herself around the state for opportunities like this. So it's credit her. And if Martha's anyone to go by, she's showing that it can be done. Players coming from that area, and it's great from the Waratahs embracing through their state programs that they are truly state teams, where they do try to encompass and get the best players from the state, no matter where they're from, and support them in reaching that ultimate goal of a contract or a professional role in rugby. And it's tournaments like this that give those girls exposure and the chance to be identified for those next level.
We've just had a few substitutions come on for both teams, so looking to liven up on the field, coming in off the bench hot. Northern New South Wales looking for a good pilfer, unfortunately didn't come through. Swinging it wide here. The Northern New South Wales girls here would be looking to get up off this line hot, try and shut down the Hunter girls. They're good with the ball, and if they can shut that down, get a turnover and play off the back of that, I think they should be fine.
I think the number 10, Lani Moore, for Central Coast Hunters, in a bit of strife there at the moment. She was taken out with an excellent shot from the Northern defender. Certainly got a feeling for a ribs, that's for sure.
Good kick from the number 9, Marinee Smuts there, gaining some field possession for her team. Central Coast Hunter to have the line out. Good line out from the Hunter Central Coast girls. Some fancy play from the backs here, looking to straighten up, fix the defender. Speed on the outside here, cutting back inside. Probably looking here just to settle, reset, and then play off the back of that again as they go into contact here. Eyes up from the number 9 as she goes back to the blind side, looking to exploit some weaknesses on the outside. As there is a penalty for a high tackle. Spread it wide here. If they can get it wide, they'll be in for a try. Ruby Anderson just gets tackled as she goes to pass the ball there. Unfortunate, but good eyes up footy from the girls there. Great intensity and knowledge of the game. Going back to the penalty here, Central Coast Hunter have another opportunity to attack in the Northern New South Wales 22. Tap and go to the hooker. Good hard carry there. They'll look to pick and go here. No. 9 darts. Just short of the line. Oh, she gets over. That's Marinee Smuts. Good eyes up from the 9 there. Saw a weakness, took her opportunity and finished it off for the girls.
Similar try to the one at the other end, scored by Northern not just a moment ago, where there's a good go forward off the forwards and the number 9 scooting out off some quick play. A little bit of similarity from both these players. Incidentally, Marinee has also been around the Sevens program as well, performing quite well at the state champs at Foster earlier in the year and invited in to train with the New South Wales youth program late last year. So it's great to see her shining on this stage as well. And Marinee converts her own try to give Hunter Central Coast the lead, 7 points to 5. As we count down to the end of this first quarter.
So conversion there, score is 7-5 to Northern.
And just looking on the sideline for the Central Coast Hunter, there'll be probably definitely some good kicking advice from the Waratahs women, with both Caitlin Hulse and Arabella McKenzie running water for them. Two outstanding kickers in their own right. Both Wallaroos. Is Caitlin a Wallaroo at the moment? Yeah. Yes, actually Caitlin is young. Yes, she's also involved in the New South Wales Youth Sevens. That's how old she actually isn't, I suppose. So she's only 17 at the moment. Doesn't turn 18 until this year. So she's still one that's around the youth programs. but has made it to that Wallaroo level. So, again, some outstanding young players coming through for the New South Wales Waratahs as Northern turn the ball over on halfway here and look to shift to space. Ball's coming a little bit slow as Northern look to pick and drive. Get that go forward again. Backs are screaming for it out here on the right. There's acres of space. But they shift it back to the left and they continue the... ref has his arm out. Offside advantage, I believe. Cutout ball. Certainly going forward. It's a great carry there by the number 10, I think it was, from Northern. Lauren Appleby. Some tough carries through the middle again. Probably going a little bit slow, giving the Central Coast Hunter time to adjust. So they put the kick through. A bit more of a hit and hope more than anything, I think, there. But we're coming back for advantage. That offside there for Northern. Interesting, Charlie, with only time up on the clock for the first quarter, 22 out right in front. What would your decision be?
I don't know. Everyone would say take the kick. I'd probably take the kick, but I don't know. I like playing footy, so I'd say let's play it. Wouldn't be the smart decision, but no, I think they'd be silly not to take the kick here. Take the points. It's been a really close game. 2 points in it at the minute. If Northern can take these 3 points, it'll take them to 5-10 at half time. I think at quarter time, sorry. I think that'll put them in a good spot. But no, they've taken the tap. They're opting to play footy. Why not? Spreading it wide here. They could be in here for a good tackle made by the Hunter girls. Needed to be made. Straightening up here. Looking to probably get close to the post and get their pick and drive going. Northern have been good through the middle here. Oh, good ball. Oh, hurt. No. Just lost the ball there. Knock on ya. I probably...
Scrambling defence by Hunter on their own line there. Coming up with a... forcing an error. Giving the ball back. Time up on our clock. The referee's still got them going. Let's see what Hunter do from their own try line. And they look to exit and draw the quarter to a close. Exciting finish to that one, with Hunter scraping through 7-5.
Hunter CC 7, Northern 5.
Yeah, they're all right.
We're back for the second quarter. Just noticing in the Northern huddle there, probably some good advice with the ball carries with Eva Kapani, Wallaroo's pop, giving us some advice to the Northern girls out there. Very well known for her very strong ball carry. Eva actually came through a sevens pathway, playing for the University of Adelaide back when the Aon University 7 Series was going. Devastating ball runner back then, and quite quick for someone of her size and strength. It's very deceptive and very good sevens player. It's a good kickoff to start the quarter from Northern, putting Central Coast Hunter deep into their 22 as they slowly creep forward. Good play by Northern, forcing a turnover there. Very patient play too, as they rumble forward through the pick and go.
Good patience there by the Northern New South Wales girls, picking and going, looking for an opportunity to arise for them, and they kick for touch here, probably about 5 metres out from the try line, looking to hopefully get the ball back here and go forward and get a try.
Not totally convinced about the kick there. With the ball in the 22, you've got possession. They do have the Central Coast Hunter line out under pressure, but they're essentially giving the ball back. Maybe better to hold on to the ball there and try to create some pressure through their continuity. They haven't been able to hold on the ball very well, the Northern team, but they may have turned it over here anyway. Strong carry through the middle, just short. They pick and go again. Short again. They pop off the ground. Fighting in close. She's close. Is she over the line? Not quite. Scrambling defence by Central Coast Hunter. Regan Simpson taking it forward. Bit of a dog's breakfast in there, but the referee puts his arm up for a try. Your guess is as good as mine as to who got that ball over. We'll look on the replay here. Possibly a pick and go, I think.
She did.
I think it was the 17 from Central Coast Hunter, Jessie Barreto. Merriweather girl, I'm reliably informed by another of our Hunter associates in the commentary box. Gives Hunter the lead. Central Coast Hunter the lead. 10 points to 5. Sorry, I've been talking about the wrong team. It's actually Northern extending their lead. And it wasn't Jessie Barreto. It was Tilly Thompson. Apologies to Tilly and the Northern team there. Gets quite hectic in the commentary box here sometimes. And a solid strike with a conversion from the number 10 from Northern, Lauren Appleby. Extends that lead out to 14 points to 7. Or should I say 12 points to 7. They missed their first kick in the first half. Well, quick kickoff there from the Central Coast Hunter team. Fortunately, the Central Coast guys had Desiree Miller on the field, and one of the quicker girls in the Waratahs team, she's able to scamper out of the way. Who is the fastest in the Waratahs team at the moment, Charlie? There's a bit of competition out there. Maya Stewart, Desiree Miller.
Maya Stewart's quick. Desi. Who else have we got? I'm just trying to think. They're all pretty quick. Jacinta Windsor is lightning fast from Bathurst, a Bathurst Bulldogs girl. I think probably those three would be up there, to be honest. Eva Kapani, actually, and Brady O'Gorman in the forwards. They're both props, but they are, I would say, in the top 5 fastest in the team.
Well, there you go. It's good to see when you've got your front row being as quick as your back three. Definitely some taking threats. Great, solid shot there from the Hunter defence. Number 6, Michaela Miller. Fantastic defence and backed up again. Ooh, a little bit of a lift there. Here we go on replay. Solid shot. Yeah, big lifting tackle there. Not too dangerous. The referee's only given away a penalty. It's certainly something for the Northern attackers to be thinking about when you've got shots like that coming at you. A little kick, hasn't found touch there. Oh, dribbles out. Probably need to be a little bit more alert there, Central Coast Hunter. They probably had one there. But again, Northern has good field position down inside the 22. Zali Cabot throwing the line out. It's been pretty good from Northern. She goes long, goes to the back. It's dirty. And lost at the back there. See if they can get their strong scrum back on to put some pressure on Central Coast Hunter here. Maintain this good field position.
I think if Northern can attack this scrum, defend it, and win the ball back here, it would be awesome for them in field possession they've got, and it'll catch the Hunter girls off guard and take that forward. If not, I think Hunter just need to exit well and get out of their own 22. No one likes to be in there.
So, Charlie, I know you through the Sevens world, having both coached you and been involved with teams through schools and New South Wales Waratahs. But tell me a little bit about your 15-a-side pathway. How has that sort of come about?
Yeah, initially I started playing when I was quite young. I think I was 6 or 7 and started playing with the boys. Played 15s with the boys right up until I was 14 or 15. Which was awesome. It was a great experience. I loved every minute of it. And then when I moved to Newcastle, I first found sevens and girls rugby because there was no girls rugby back home, and started playing a bit of sevens and 15s, continued playing with the boys, and then the last 4 years have been with the Waratahs women, so I've been more focused on playing women's rugby and trying to give that a crack. Ruby Anderson got the turnover there. That's a good turnover. No release. It'll be interesting to see here if Northern New South Wales will look for touch. Yep, they're going to look for touch and take the line out. Oh, no. She's been tricky here. Regan Simpson, they've gone into it more in the middle of the field. That is awesome. They've obviously practiced that a few times. Over the line, held up. That was an awesome play by the Northern New South Wales girls. Very tricky.
Is that one you might think about taking back to the Waratahs this year, Charlie? We can expect to see that one in the Super W competition?
I'm not sure I have much pull over that stuff, but that was awesome. I think that's the best thing I've ever seen.
So it's interesting to hear about your story with playing with the boys growing up as a young girl. it's exciting to see nowadays. Back in Hunter, are there 15-a-side comps for the girls these days?
Not as yet. They're starting to try and implement 10s just to filter it through and try and develop it rather than going all out too soon and it not getting off the ground. They started the 10s comp a couple of years ago. It more turned into a second 7s comp, but it's still getting the girls involved in footy and pushing them more towards the 15 scene. And everyone you talk to around the traps that play 7s and try 15s just love it, fall in love with it. It's an awesome game. How could you not? Yeah. Pick and go by the Northern New South Wales girls. Probably about 2 metres off the line. Looking to spread it wide. Regan Simpson dummies there. Over. Good eyes up footy from the number 10.
Northern have been particularly strong about in that pick and go area, particularly close to the Central Coast Hunter line. And it was the number 23, Regan Simpson there, making the most of the opportunity close to the ruck to scoot over. Alp will be learning from her earlier indiscretion to drive that ball through the posts and convert the try. Gives Northern the lead 19 points to 7. A little bit of a mirror of the previous game in the under-14s where field position and possession really dominated the contest. Although this time we've reversed the teams around with Northern maintaining that possession deep in Central Coast Hunters' end and Central Coast Hunter just finding it difficult to exit. Let's see if they can get some better field position here off the kickoff. They go deep. Northern carry back strongly. Breaking just outside the 22. They go back to that familiar pick and drive that served them so well, but Central Coast Hunter have turned it over again. And they're red on the attack now as they camp just outside the Northern 22-metre line. They shift it wide. Good hands to the edge. The space out wide. Maya Madden Khan, you are the fastest girl on the field. You need to run with the ball in your hands. The number 13 from Central Coast Hunter, Maya Madden Khan, also a sevens player, having played in the New South Wales All Schools team last year. The second ever New South Wales All Schools tournament, Australian All Schools tournament, I should say. But the first fully fledged under-16 tournament where her and her teammates were able to defeat Queensland in the final, which was outstanding. A lot based on Maya's speed. She's very, very quick on the edge. Unfortunately, can't control the ball there, and would have been nice to see her in a little bit of space. Slight delay there. It looks, I'm not sure whether it was an injury or a substitution or. Good attacking platform for Northern as they pick off the back, number 8. 8 to 9. Oh, good defence. But Hunter have been offside at the scrum. Not quite sure what's happened there. Maybe the number 9 came around a little bit too quick. Northern choose to tap. Good go forward. Not too much line speed there from the Central Coast Hunter defence. Gave up a lot of ground. Cut out ball a little bit deep there, but there's space to attack out wide. A little bit of disorganisation in the Northern attack in the midfield here. Quite flat, but a great carry through the middle. And there's that kick again into the corner. There's no one back for Central Coast Hunter, but I think the kick might just be a little bit too far for all of them. But they're coming back for advantage in midfield, offside in centre field from Central Coast Hunter. Will give Northern another chance to go probably to their set piece and set up another attacking opportunity. Line-out's been strong from Northern. Zali Cabot providing some good service with the throw. Let's see if they can maintain possession on this, set up another attacking raid.
It's good to see Northern New South Wales have found himself in the Hunter Central Coast 22 again. Back and forth, but they always seem to come back to it as the line-out's a bit sloppy there. Hunter Central Coast get the turnover. Looking to play here. Northern New South Wales really needs to get off the line here, look for a turnover and attack that counter-attack. Looking to exit here. Marinay Smarts goes wide. Oh, just a slight knock on there. But the ref has gone back for the advantage offside. Great eyes up footy there, just slight touch in detail. Didn't go to plan. Looking to set up here for what looks like a line out. As Marinay Smarts finds touch for the Hunter Central Coast girls. As Hunter Central Coast march their way up the field. Line out, 10 metres off the halfway. Jesse Barretto to throw the line out. Hunter Central Coast retain possession. Good run opening up the field for the team here. Should look for a quick ruck here, spread it wide. They're coming back again. Good clean by the Hunter Central Coast girls there. Looking to utilise their forwards, hitting their pods up. Penalty not rolling away. Northern New South Wales girls just seem to find themselves stuck at the bottom of the ruck. They just need to get out of there and allow the game to play. Pick and go there again by the Central Coast Hunter team. And again. As Northern New South Wales get the turnover, just what they needed inside their own 22. Good, strong carry here by Northern New South Wales, who I'm sure will be trying to work their way back up the field. Kick there by Regan Simpson. Good chase by the Northern New South Wales girls. Hunter Central Coast just get it back there. Looking for some support. Need to do something with that ball. A pick and go by the prop. And a turnover. by Emily Dietrich. Crucial for the team. Back into Emily Dietrich. She's going for the line. And she's in. What a turnover there by Emily Dietrich. Charlotte Ricketts there, finishing it off. Great channel of play there on the outside edge for the Northern New South Wales girls. Hunter Central Coast girls just couldn't scramble quite enough to stop their momentum, but that was awesome. That was a full-length try by the Northern New South Wales girls working out from their own 22.
Shows the value of a good kick chase there with a great exit. Solid chase, able to force the turnover. And Emily Dietrich, again, in and around the play, putting away her winger in the first instance and then backing up on the inside to release the other winger for the try. And now she gets a chance to convert. So speaking of the line-out, Charlie, being a forward, you'd be involved in a little bit of line-out work. We've seen both teams today have a little bit of trouble with that ball in the air. What advice would you give to young players who are involved in the line-out to try and tidy up their lifting and their jumping?
I think, honestly, the girls just need to keep it simple. Trying to overcomplicate it adds too many variables. I think they just need to focus on speed, getting set early, good strong lift, and a good throw by the hooker. As Emily Dietrich converts that try. And that calls half-time here in the Hunter Central Coast versus Northern game. Half-time, Northern lead 24-7 over the Hunter Central Coast girls.
And we're back to the second half here, and some bone rattling defence from Central Coast Hunter after the break. But Northern still managing to get forward. As I say that, they've turned the ball over. Looks like the halftime chat for the Central Coast Hunter team might have been around their defence. Having leaked a few tries in the first half, certainly stiffening that up for the second half will help them out. Quick play on the short side. Not much room to go down there, but they maintain the ball. Shift it back to centre field. Big carry there by the number 7 from Northern, Ella Gleeson. Gets them going forward. They need quick ball though. An error there. Probably need to go a little bit quicker there from that line break or that line bend, so they can catch Central Coast Hunter on the back foot. They looked good in the first half when they attacked Northern. They need to consolidate in the second half. So we've had to say goodbye to Charlie Norton, our guest commentator. There, the Waratahs women are heading back to their next engagement. It's been fantastic having them out in the Central West this week. I know they've had lots of community engagement. They spent yesterday at Discovery Days and holiday camps around the zone. And it's great that they're so free with their time and advice. And they're all beautiful girls, ladies, who love getting out and about. As I said, they're still an emerging program as North go on the attack here again. Can't hold that last pass though and turn the ball back over. Yes, the Waratahs women, a fantastic bunch. Only too willing to give up their time to encourage the young girls of the next generation coming through. And with many of them so young, they understand what it's like. Getting those opportunities that most of them never had. They didn't have opportunities like this when they were coming through, so it's great that they're able to support what's going on here. Scrum down for Central Coast Hunter, just outside their 22. Looks like there's a little bit of the dark arts being learnt early in the front rows here as the referee calls both front rows up to reset. As a former back, I know nothing of the dark arts of front rowing, but I'm assured that it's a lot going on. Very strong scrum there by Hunter Central Coast. But the ball pops out on the Northern side. They look to shift. Again, that's probably an opportunity for them to go 2 passes wider there on that turnover ball. Just slowing down and giving the Central Coast Hunter team time to reset. little bit disorganised now from Northern. If they can maintain the ball here, they've got another strong carry. But it may have been turned over. So it'll be Ruby Anderson at the bottom of that ruck. As Charlie mentioned earlier, very strong up-and-comer who's in and around the Waratahs program at the moment. So definitely using her expertise, things that she's learnt being around that program to assist her team here. They set for the kick, but they tap and go. Strong carry. They've got numbers overloaded on the left, and Northern look a little bit short, but their ball's slow in coming. Snap out the back. There's space out wide now. Just failing to get that last pass away. It goes around, although they managed to recover and go forward. They set up through the middle. Well, that 1-3-3-1 structure there with the Hunters, they hit through their first pod. Look to go again. They should look to go to the right edge again here. Ball players are looking to go back left. We'll pass a little bit out in front though. And we go to another scrum. As we talk through the under-14s match, it's been very hot here in Dubbo with temperatures around 40 degrees over most of the week. So definitely a little bit of fatigue for these players, despite today's conditions being slightly cooler. A nice comfortable 28 degrees today. Certainly a change from the 40 degrees we've been experiencing over the past few days. Solid scrum by Northern. The run around play. Oh, I think there was a cheeky hand in there by the Central Coast Hunter defence. Otherwise, Northern were looking to get away again. The referee's got the advantage out. Strong carry from Matilda Marr, the 22, Northern New South Wales. Certainly strong around the pick and go game. Northern, it's a difficult skill, but the Northern New South Wales girls have picked up quite well. Credit to their coaching team for developing that in their play in such a short amount of time. A little bit sideways there from the 15 from Northern, Bethany Jokinen. And we set for another scrum. Yeah, just a little bit messy in there, and ball's popping out. No real organisation, and the error comes. One of the most difficult things in rugby, to go from unstructured to structured play. Northern with the scrum on. Untidy ball there. Not sure what's going on the far side. The referee's happy with it. And Northern look like they've blown over and secured a turnover again. Opportunity there, I think, to shift a little bit wider, but the 21 for Northern taking it forward, Matilda Marr. Sorry, Stella Lewis. And then Emily Dietrich through the middle again. She's been electric today. One to beat. Can she beat the last defender? Great defence by the fullback. But the support arrives quickly. I believe that was Lauren Appleby, number 10 for Northern New South Wales. Support. I think there's a bit of a shout out to Michaela Miller though, number 6 from Northern New South Wales, who secured that ball. Great clean out, good support play, as a good back rower always does. Follows hard to support and lets the fancy players do all the scoring. really has been an impressive display by the Northern New South Wales team here. Mostly organised, little passages where they turn over ball and try to get back to their structure, but certainly when they're set, they look very dangerous with ball in hand every single time. Appleby looks to convert her own try, slides it just to the left of the post, but they have a commanding lead, 31-7 over Northern New South Wales, Hunter Central Coast. Just heard the call from the Hunter players. There's only 30 minutes left. There's certainly enough talent in that team to produce some points in that time. So let's see what they can deliver. As we go with a good kickoff. Secured well. And a good tackle there by Ruby Anderson. As Northern go back to that familiar pick and drive game. Line speed from the Central Coast Hunter team better in that situation, forcing the turnover, and they shift the ball wide. If Maya Madden can't get some space, she's definitely fast. Probably needed one more pass there though. Again, Central Coast Hunter just finding it difficult to retain that ball on those line breaks. Fortunately, they come back for the knock on centre field. They've got some good field position now. See what they can make of this attacking opportunity. Well, it's a bit messy inside that scrum, but the ball comes back on the Hunter Central Coast side. They too now go to the pick and drive game that served Northern so well in this match. Solid clean out, saves a turnover there. Just having difficulty getting fast ball out of those rucks, Hunter Central Coast. They put the kick in, they look a bit deprived of options. They're not sure what they're doing when they go wide. Kick is a bit of a desperate opportunity there, but hasn't paid off on this occasion. Northern New South Wales scramble and secure the line out deep in their own end. Still good field position for Central Coast Hunter. Some pressure on the line out here, or pressure on the exit, and they should still have the ball and a good opportunity to attack. Unfortunately, just knocking on at the back of that line out. Not sure how straight it was, but scrum has been impressive from both sides. They both fight to sit dominance in that front row. 3 resets here. Certainly a skill that's emerging for young women players, that's for sure. Not an opportunity to play too much 15-a-side rugby, as Charlie mentioned earlier. So it's really great to see these front rows being so competitive, and especially around their skill level in the scrum. being able to learn this at such a young age. The referee's lost patience. Given the short arm there. Not quite sure what it was for, but we get back to the rugby. Solid carry there from Northern New South Wales as she fights through. Pick and go again. A very quick hit around that ruck. It gives them an opportunity to get that ball quickly and take advantage of that pick and drive scenario. Cut out ball thrown there. It's gone to no one the second time round, and Central Coast Hunter defence pushes up quickly. Got him pinned back in the 22. That's better defence from Central Coast Hunter. Offload probably thrown a 50-50 there, and it's turned back over onto the Central Coast Hunter side. They're in field position now. It's a reset. They've gone to the pick and drive game that Northern's worked on. Ball's popped out the back of that ruck. Just not quite sure the support is there for the Central Coast Hunter side. The pick and go, they get isolated, gives Northern an opportunity to turn those balls over. Useful tactic if you can secure the ball like Northern have done. But it's essentially running with support players. Otherwise we get exposed for turnovers like there. See what Central Coast Hunter can do. Sorry, it's a Northern feed. Nope, it is Central Coast Hunter. A little confusion at scrum again. Both packs were ready. Not sure the referee or the nines were. Solid scrum by Central Coast Hunter there. Good platform to attack. Smuts with a show and go. Reaches out and dots down next to the post. Solid platform laid from the scrum. Great support line run with a dummy and go. And good leg drive to finish off the try. Great to see former Hunter player and current Wallaroo Maya Stewart out in the middle, running water for the Central Coast Hunter team. Maya having come through the Sevens pathway, involved with University of New England Sevens program back in the Aon University Sevens series before being ID'd for the Waratahs Super W program. And she's made every poster winner since then, starring for both the Waratahs and the Wallaroos. On the wing, she's lightning fast, having come from a touch football background. And she's a lovely person, Maya. Very bubbly. Really good with the kids and spending her time and sharing what she's learnt. Interested. Successful conversion from Marinade, converting her own try. Takes the score from 31 Northern, 14 Central Coast Hunter. Looking to work the short side here for Central Coast Hunter. Not sure there's too much going on down there. A set back in midfield though. Couple of big carries through the middle. Hunter not going too far though. The Northern defence is very solid. Moving off the line nice and quick. Catching Hunter on the back foot. They go wide now. There's space out here, but they're a bit sideways. That's good straightening up. Little play on the short side. Not too much room here though. Good straighten by the 14, Eva Carmen. Good tip on to midfield there. It's better to go forward from Hunter. And get that pass a little bit higher. Get that in front. Space on the edge if they can use it. So that last pass is going a little too late. So 4-on-2 there. Early pass probably would have taken advantage of that space, but not to be. Ball pops out the side of that scrum, so it's a reset. Strong scrum by Central Coast Hunter there, pushing Northern back, but they managed to keep the ball. This is where they've struggled earlier in the game. Just going from that unstructured play to structure. See what they can do here. Going back to that pick and drive game that served them so well throughout. Defending the pick and drive is quite a skill as well. The idea is trying to put those ball carriers back on top of that ruck and slow down their forward momentum. Good defence that time. Maya Madden Khan up in the face of the Northern attack. Force a turnover. And the box kick by Smuts. Not much of a chase on it though, except for the collision in the middle there. Hope players are all right. Oh, their own players. I think there's a bit of a head clash in there. It's going to take us to the break for three-quarter time, where Hunter Central Coast trail Northern New South Wales 31 points to 14. We're back for the last quarter of the under-16 Northern New South Wales versus Central Coast Hunter. Northern New South Wales in dark blue. Commanding lead at the moment, 31 points to 14, but 20 minutes left for Central Coast Hunter to show what they can do. The only scorers in the last quarter. Northern New South Wales have turned the ball over. They're looking to go to width on that turnover, which is better. It's a little bit untidy at the moment. They get the ball to the edge. There's space out here. Bethany Jokinen takes it forward, gets the ground. Hit it up close off the ruck. Faith Green with the carry there. But holding on. See what Central Coast Hunter can do with some width here off this set piece. Got some speed in the back line. It's a matter if they can unleash it. Line out's good. Probably knocked on in the blue there, yes. A little knock on by Northern New South Wales. Just got to tidy up that set piece. Great lift, but dropped on the catch and dirty ball coming out, and Northern quick to pounce. Fortunately, they get a second crack at the set piece. Ball's out. A little bit of indecision there with Central Coast Hunter. Not quite sure where her ball runners were coming from. But they reload and go again. Intercept almost there. Lauren Appleby, she's been at everything today. Both her and her halves partner, Emily Dietrich, probably been the standouts in this game. Here we can see almost. And it would have been a try for all money. So space out here now for Maya Madden Khan. She's wrapped up by the Northern New South Wales defence. That's a good tip on. Late tackle there, I believe. Not sure it was too late. The referee sees it differently. I'm sure that question's being asked from Regan Simpson from Northern New South Wales. There's a kick, fails to find touch. The ball boy nearly got it. That does find touch. Very exuberant ball boy there. Almost taking it in field of play. Bethany Jokinen. Stolen. They get another chance. Central Coast Hunter. Just not quite up to the pace of Northern New South Wales. Northern New South Wales seem to be a little bit of a step in front today. And there they are again. Pinch the ball. Space out here. Lauren Appleby again. Into space, but just having the ball ripped from her grasp at the end there. She's down. Hopefully she's okay. And good hands out there with Brent and Tegan taking care of the players. Apologies, that wasn't Brent. Let's see if Central Coast can get that last pass right here. They struggle to make the most of their attacking opportunities with that last pass. Just hold their depth a little more. But Northern New South Wales has turned it over again. A strong carry away there by Isla Gillen. But again, that last pass. We talked about the fatigue over the last few days with the heat. Definitely coming into play in the last quarter of this match. Cut out ball from Central Coast Hunter. Some space. This is what we've been looking for. Maya Madden Khan. Space and pace. Well, the referee's got it covered by the look of it. He needs to get around close to those posts, I would think, but definitely electric pace. The pace we've been looking for. In and away on the fullback, and away she goes. I think maybe the referee scared her off. Thought she was another defender. She got that ball down quickly.
The score is now 19-31.
This is the start of the comeback for Hunter Central Coast. 31-19 with the kick to come. It's a 2-score game. It's like no one's there to take the kickoff, take the conversion here at the moment. Not sure this one's quite in the rule books, running on a substitute to take the conversion, but no, I've got advice from a referee in the next box that probably not as in the rule book as it could be, but we're here to watch the footy. It's a bit of a grey area. Open to interpretation, perhaps. Good strike and nails the conversion. Brings it to a 10-point margin. Northern New South Wales still in the lead, 31-21. With just over 10 minutes left of the match. 2 scores. We're certainly in for an exciting conclusion to this day's action. I think Northern New South Wales might be feeling the heat a little bit. They've rolled their superstar Emily Dietrich back out. Take the kick off. Let's see if she can, consolidate things and settle things down as we try and close out the match. And it seems to have worked. Northern New South Wales with the turnover inside the 22. Can they put some points on and start to put this game beyond doubt? Strong carry, shifted to the edge. Offload there from Chloe Weston. Flirting with that touchline though. Somehow, Northern have managed to keep possession and win the line out. Scrappy line out, but Northern maintain possession. They rumble forward and I guess what could be called a maul. Back to that pick and drive game. The referee's found something in there. Obstruction, I believe it was. Players in front. Central Coast come away with it. Wayward throw there. Northern New South Wales come away with the ball inside the 22 for Hunter, Central Coast. They look to shift, but it's untidy again. Managed to keep the ball though. Back to that familiar pick and drive. Served them so well entire match. Good carry there. I believe it was the number 8, Isla Gillen again. Faith Green with a strong carry. Tilly Thompson takes it forward. Dietrich shifts it out to the right. There's space out here. Oh, I'm not sure she's got that down. Referee's checking with his assistants. Let's have a look at that on the replay. Does she get that grounding? No. I'm just a little too eager to get that ball down there. Good defence by the Central Coast Hunter team. They need it. A try here would certainly close the match out. But there's still life. While we've got a little break in play here, just want to make special note for the Rugby for Good Foundation in making this Waratahs Youth Academy opportunity available. It's fantastic to have the support of Rugby for Good and providing girls the opportunity to play rugby at this level and get some coaching through and development through some expert coaches. It only helps to get players onto the next level. Some untidy work at the back there from Central Coast Hunter. A bit indecision. But again, coming back for the penalty, so probably playing with house money while going wide. But yeah, big thanks to Rugby for Good Foundation. And Angus McDonald, who's a Western manager for rugby, New South Wales Rugby Waratahs out here, and setting up the hub and getting the Waratahs women out for what's been quite a rugby event in the Central West. We don't get the opportunity to get players or programs of this calibre out in the regional areas too often. So a big thanks to Gus and again Rugby for Good for making this opportunity available to the girls and the coaches in the academy program and the people organising that for giving up their time and providing opportunities for the girls to develop and learn. And to the Waratahs women for being available today and helping out. Kick coming through here. It's under contest. Good chase. And again, we go back for the penalty. Central Coast Hunter had plenty of possession in this final quarter, but probably at the wrong end of the field. They don't seem to be able to get out of their own 22 at the moment. They probably need to speed it up a little bit too with only 4 minutes remaining. They go to the line out, clear their line. They need to get a solid base off this line out though. They need possession and they need to go forward. Need some speed off the ground here. That's better. The throws are awry though. They've managed to keep the ball. Can they use those electric backs again as they did with that last try? I'd like to see that first support player for Central Coast Hunter get through a little bit harder. They're probably stopping at the ruck and giving Northern New South Wales a chance to just dirty that ball up a little bit, make a bit more of a contest. Offload there by Smuts. So Ruby Anderson carries forward well. There's space on the left if they can look for it. But a wayward pass has sent them back to their own 22. And a knock on. They just really have suffered from dirty ball at those rucks. Just a wayward pass coming out the back there. And players under pressure trying to get forward. The mistake comes. Northern New South Wales have been relentless in their defence. Their line speed's been very good. They've put Central Coast Hunter under a lot of pressure in their attack. And that's what's led to many of these turnovers. Northern on the attack here again. Oh, a little wraparound play with the halves. Again, slow ball gives the defence a little time to reset. They found some space on the edge. Referee's with his arm out. Advantage for Northern. They work it back to the open side. Loose pass, caught on the bounce, offload. Offload again. Scarlett Slade with a strong carry. Ball pops out again though. Tied it up by Elisol, but again, a risky little offload. And the play breaks down. We're coming back to advantage for offside. Perhaps a big takeaway for a lot of the girls in both these games today is just that time of when to pass and when to hold. There's been a lot of little 50-50 offloads that are great if they come off, but when they don't, they slow the attack and often lead to turnovers. As we take the tap here, carry forward. Close to the line for Northern. Can they shut this game out? Dietrich with another snipe from the base of the ruck. Gets close. It's Gillen again. Yes, drive through. They slowed that ball down. And again, good defence by the Central Coast Hunter there. The ball was out at that ruck. She was able to drive through and slow that ball down. Disrupt. Get the turnover again. We're often talking coaching about winning your battles, and if you can break the line, then you've won. And if you get that defence retreating, you're winning. So throwing the offload that could possibly lead to a turnover takes that win away. Anderson off the back of the scrum. Clears to Smuts, who kicks. Ball's not out. It is now. I think the idea was good there from Central Coast Hunter. Something a little bit different. Trying to put the kick through and expose the wingers on the edge, but not to be. It's a full-time siren goes. Northern New South Wales have this line out. Oh, she's balked there, but the referee is looking the other way. No, he's seen it. Referees do have eyes in the back of their head. Is that right, Harry? Referees see everything. And as Northern New South Wales knock the ball into touch, they run out winners 31-21, and they look pretty happy with themselves. Very entertaining game. Again, field position and possession. I'd like to see our stat man bring up the statistics on the possession there, but certainly dominant from Northern New South Wales, and they were able to put the points on the board. So we finish up tomorrow with our last lot of games between Southwest and Northern New South Wales, with the under-14 girls kicking off at 9 a.m, followed by the under-16 girls at 10:30 a.m. Promises to be another cracking day of footy. The standard's been excellent all week long, and I'm sure tomorrow will be no exception to that. So thanks for joining us on the live stream. Look forward to seeing you all tomorrow to watch the last round of games for the Waratahs Youth Academy program, sponsored by Rugby for Good. I'm Kieran Smith. Thanks for watching.